Kimchi is a traditional fermented vegetable from Korea. It's been made and eaten for thousands of years, and it has a lot of historical and cultural significance. It's iconic. It's on every single table at every single meal in Korea, and the reason why you should eat kimchi is because it's crazy delicious. The fermentation brings out amazing flavor profiles. It's good for you, and it's really easy to eat and use. You can eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I just absolutely love it. All of the best foods in the world are fermented. Think about it: chocolate, cheese, kimchi, but not all of them contain live probiotics. Kimchi, however, does, it's our kimchi at least, and it is loaded with billions and billions of probiotics, so it's so good for your digestion, your gut health, and your gut health is connected to your immune system. In addition to that, all of the pepper, the capsaicin helps with inflammation and regulating your blood sugar. The cabbage has lots of fiber and minerals and nutrients. It's a superfood that's been eaten for thousands of years, and it's like the perfect thing in ancient food in this modern life. Fermentation originally was a process, a way of preserving food at the harvest, so to make the cabbage and vegetables available out of season, but also to give it a lot of nutrients. So the probiotics in our kimchi is called lactic acid bacteria, and it is the natural bacteria that is on the vegetables. And what we do is we just set up the competition where the good bacteria will flourish and any unwanted bacteria will die off. There's a lot of different types of probiotics in different foods. So for example, yogurt has different probiotics than kombucha, than kimchi. And I think it's really good to get your probiotics from actual food rather than, taking a pill. They're alive and much more stable, and you're also getting the nutrients in the vegetables and in the food as well. All of our products, due to the fermentation process and due to the fact that they're raw and alive, have billions of probiotics in each spoonful. While I can't make any specific health claims because I am not a doctor or a scientist, I will say that there are many, many studies, particularly from Korea, and actually there was a recent study from Stanford University that came out about probiotic foods. I think that eating vegetables is always a good idea, and then particularly eating fermented foods with probiotics is a great idea, and having those two together in your daily meals is going to improve your health. I would just suggest trying it. Try a little bit every day for 7 days and just see if you feel better. A lot of my customers do come and tell me that they have a lot more energy and that they do feel a lot better, or that their digestion is better, or they're more regular. So I think it's something that's very easy and within reach to try. So I definitely think it's something that should be incorporated into everyone's diet. One of my favorite ways of eating kimchi is for breakfast. I eat it with my eggs. I eat it in breakfast sandwiches, breakfast burritos. It's a great way to kind of kickstart your day with some fiber and probiotics. And another way is on sandwiches. Believe it or not, peanut butter and kimchi sandwiches are a thing. It's great in grilled cheeses. It's great with rice. I just love it with just plain rice or some noodles and salads. It's great. You can make a kimchi fried rice. You can add it to soups. That's one of the great things about it. It's so versatile. If you want the probiotic benefits of it, you want to make sure that you're eating it raw. So if you are cooking it in something, just top it off your finished dish with some raw kimchi or drizzle some kimchi juice on it so that you do get those nice probiotics. Kimchi should be kept in the refrigerator. If you somehow forget and leave it out overnight, that's totally okay. It's still going to be safe to eat. What happens when it's left at room temperature is that it continues to ferment. So it may develop bubbles from the fermentation. So what you want to do in that case is gently burp it by opening the lid to release the gas over the sink. Do it carefully and make sure you're not wearing all white in case you do get some kimchi juice on you. And then just stick it back in the fridge. It should last for at least 6 months, if not longer. It's going to continue to slowly ferment in the refrigerator and develop, even more because the food is alive. My motto is never ever throw away kimchi. If you forget about your kimchi in the back of your fridge for a long time, that's a perfect time to put it into a soup or use it in a kimchi fried rice or a stir fry and to cook with it. So we make 2 different types of kimchi. This is our traditional style NAPA kimchi. It's our #1 bestseller. It's made with first pressed fish sauce from wild-caught black anchovies, and it has a ton of umami. If you're a kimchi lover and you're looking for a real deal kimchi, this is it. And we also have this very, very popular vegan kimchi. There's no fish sauce in it. Instead, we use non-GMO miso to add that umami flavor. And people really, really love this one. And they are both very well balanced in texture and flavor. And people sometimes, some of the customers buy both and rotate between the two. But these are just so easy to use. You just open up the jar and add it to whatever dish that you're eating, or just take your fork or chopstick and eat it out of the jar. So our sesame slaw has really nice flavor profiles. I think it pairs really well with seafood. So like a grilled salmon with some of the nice sesame slaw on top is really nice. It's great on sandwiches. A Reuben would be great. It also is great on a bagel with some hummus for a nice snack. And also in salads. And I like actually to make a noodle salad and then top this with some sesame slaw. These are not your average pickles. These are kimchi pickles, and they're actually fermented. So they're loaded with probiotics, and they're fermented in kimchi spices. So you get this nice spicy flavors, that tanginess from the fermentation, and they're cut into perfect snack-sized chunks. I'm telling you right now that they're really addictive. You cannot have one, and they're just great. I love to sit there and watch television and eat them. They're also, you can chop it up and make it into like a tartar sauce as a topping for seafood. You can actually fry them. You can make them into like tempura fried pickles and serve them at your next gathering. We actually have a recipe for it on our website. And the best part about it is all these wonderful probiotic packed kimchi pickle juices. You can drink them as a gut shot, or you can use them in a Bloody Mary or cocktails. I just absolutely love this product.